We're back at the car boot sale. I'm so happy, honestly. It's been so long. It's been wet and wet, and the field's been waterlogged. It's been rained off, but finally back, and it's pretty good. It's not raining, and yeah, I'm actually going to film at the car boot sale because you need to know what's out here now. FOMO queue getting in, but finally in. First purchase of the day. We've got a pair of kids Doc Martens, only size 13, UK. £4, good condition. That's a good start. So we're going to see what we can find. About 4. Oh my god, no, that's not gone well. Oh my god, no, that's not gone well. So it turns out I'm absolutely rubbish at filming. Far too distracted. Trains, isn't it? Trains and stuff. Model railway buildings, but no. Right, I'm going to have to rethink my strategy. Filming. Can't do it. Can't do it one-handed. I bought some more things. Some Scarpa boots. £2. Come on. But I'd rather show you what I'm picking up as I go. I just can't do it one-handed. So yeah, but hey, this is an experimental video, so bear with me. What's Monster Jam? And this thing, Papo. Another rider. All his feet there. Oops. Pretty cool. Oh, right. Nostalgia. Blackberry. Any value in those? Never had one. It looks absolutely knackered. Don't know. Ouch.
Have a good day, thank you.
Ah, Sidemen. I've on this before and did alright. Size medium. It might be alright. Oh my goodness, no. No. Oops. Oh, I've made it one worse. I'm so sorry.
They are a nightmare.
How much is it for the hoodie?
Oh, a couple of quid.
Couple of quid? Perfect. That's fine. Won't break anything else. Oh my goodness.
No,
So I've dropped it and I've broken the hanger. It can't get any worse. I've got to buy it now. So it turns out my filming skills out in the field, literally, are terrible. In my mind, I thought I had the GoPro in one hand, got my bag in the other. When I find a new object, I can put the bag down and then film. No, because most objects I picked up require two hands to sort of look at them properly. So the GoPro would get discarded in the pocket or face the palm of my hand or my chest, and it just didn't work, did it? That footage was just complete crap. So I'll take it as a bit of an experiment, and then hopefully next weekend, if the car boot's on, I'm going to have to attach it to my bag. I don't want the whole chest mount because I don't want to appear like I am filming, if that makes sense. I'd rather have it sort of mounted subtly. I don't want to get, you know, people's faces in the footage, especially not children. I'd rather just have it looking at the object, which I, in my mind, I thought, well, I can hold it in my hand and point it at the object, but it didn't turn out that way, did it? Oh well, never mind. I've still got stuff to show you because obviously I didn't show you at the time, which is a shame because given it was the first copy of the year, I did pretty well, I think. I only spent a whisker over £40. I think it's like 42 in my book. So yeah, given it wasn't the biggest, given it was really busy, but yeah, given it wasn't that big, I think I've done quite well. Obviously missed out on a few things, that's fine, but I got the best thing is I've got a nice variety of bits. I've only got 3 clothing items, I think. A couple of bits of footwear, but lots of like toys, board games I don't normally pick up, just stuff I wouldn't normally buy from the charity shop. So this is what I love about copy sales. It's the variety of stuff I come back with. It isn't just clothing and footwear. So tell you what, let's get the clothing out of the way first. So there wasn't really that much. Well, there was, but a lot of lady stuff. I'm trying to sort of, I don't know, I'm less bothered by lady stuff these days. And this wasn't that much men's stuff at all. So let's start with this one. This looks fairly plain. This is the Sidemen, the YouTube guys like KSI and his friends. I've sold one of these before. I think it was a larger size and it had the tracksuit bottoms as well. This is just a hoodie. It was only £2, size medium. I've no idea how well it's going to do, but I would have thought 15 to 17, and they're still fairly relevant. And they've got a documentary came out recently, didn't it, about the Sidemen? So hopefully that's still a popular thing to pick up. So we'll see how that does. This was, I bought it because it was cheap and it's in good condition. Just this Crag Hoppers Aqua Dry ladies jacket. So it's sort of like, it's not just like an Aqua Dry jacket. It's got a sort of, well, it's polyester lining. What size is it? Yeah, actually, yeah. What size is it? Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't say. Hang on. Hold that thought. Wait, is that there? Size medium. Although €50. So is that a men's one? No, I don't know. I bought it from a lady, if that helps. Do you know what? I don't actually know. That might actually be a men's one, you know? Or put it as unisex. It's just easier, isn't it? That was £3. So stick still on there? No, it's fallen off. So £3, lovely condition, like no rips, no stains. Again, it's probably about £20 plus postage. One might take a bit less, so it's not amazing, but they do sell okay eventually, and it's just, you know, it's the sort of thing I like selling, so there's that. If the sun's in my face, I do apologise, but it's one of those days where the weather is just everything. Now there is one more bit of clothing, but I think I'm going to save this until later because it's probably the best find of the day. If I just show you that, it's going to mean nothing, isn't it? So I'm going to save that one just for now, and I'll discuss it later. So one thing for me, got this Matchbox Audi Quattro. It's not in immaculate condition, but it's not bad at all. These lights tend to snap off, so they're all there. Doors both open. And so does the bonnet. I believe it's from the early 90s. It's made in China, so it's not like not an old one. Originally from 1982, but yeah, probably about 10 years after that date. Paid £2 for that. That's absolutely fine. So that's the only thing for me. Right, let's stick with some toys for the time being. Guy there had a load of rummage boxes, just bric-a-brac crap, not much. And I saw this. It's a dragon, of course, and you can probably tell already it's missing its rider, but I don't know if that's going to pick it up. It's by Papo. So Papo is like Schlake, however you pronounce it. Sort of good quality, yeah, figurine manufacturer, I guess you could say. But yeah, that was £1.50, and I know it hasn't got its rider. I doubt I'm ever going to find the correct rider. But even as it is, I would have hoped for sort of maybe £8 or so. It's just one of these things that it's interesting. It's something different to have in the shop. Give it a go and see how well it does. If not, I've got a bundle of Papo things I can put together, so hopefully it can be part of that. Also from that guy, he had a Hot Wheels Monster Jam. This is, I actually don't know what it's called, Mako Shark maybe? I'll put a description in, so I don't actually know. Probably not worth selling on its own. It's not a particularly old one, I don't think. The base code would give it away, but there isn't one. But yeah, probably one to be part of a bundle. I've got a few that are sort of accumulated, so yeah, that'll be part of that. But yeah, that was 50p. They basically cost £2 together, so yeah, 150 for that, 50p for that. Not a problem at all. Oh yeah, I got a load, and I mean a load of shoelaces. They were 20p each. And I found over winter I've actually sort of depleted my shoelace sort of supply, because I'm often buying shoes that have like knackered laces or they're frayed or missing the end caps. So I bought a load of them. And by a load I mean I got 12 pairs, 20p each, £2.40. But that should see me through for, well, hopefully for a long time. I tend not to buy shoes without laces, but occasionally the condition of the shoe might be quite good, but the laces for whatever reason just knackered. So yeah, top up the supply and hopefully, yeah, complete some shoes that would otherwise require buying them online. I mean, online, they're sort of £1.50, £2 from eBay. So if I'm paying 20p, perfect, you know, saving money in the long run. So that's those. Right, sticking with the toys, I got a box of Transformers. I say there's not much in here. Is that going to focus? So basically, we've got an Optimus Prime with trailer, we've got a Bumblebee that has been transformed, and we have whatever that dude is, I'm not sure, as well as some accessories and hopefully sort of guns and weapons and stuff, as well as instructions. So hopefully it's all in here. If it is missing the odd part, it's not the end of the world. But that's £4. I thought that's fair enough, and it came in a nice box to send stuff out into. So yeah, so I'm still getting familiar with Transformers, and it's bits like that, isn't it? That can just come off and be lost. So it looks to be all to be there, but it might not be. So £4, more than happy to pay that. No idea what it's worth. They're not particularly old, but yeah, just like a sort of a learning exercise. That was those. Right. Where should we go now? Say, I didn't get loads of stuff, but just sort of hopefully goodish quality. Actually, the next one's a bit of a fail, but again, I just sort of, oh no, it's just all. Do you know what? I'm just going to show you the cover. So I got Super Mastermind. Now she also had normal Mastermind there. £2 it cost me. I probably should have bought normal Mastermind too, because I could have salvaged some more pegs. Then I thought, what if the pegs aren't the same size Super Mastermind as they are in normal Mastermind? So it's an old one. It's got some pen marks there. If it's all complete, it's probably about £15 all in. But I mean, look. Oh my god, I'm spinning all the pegs. Look at these. Look, there's so many of these little coloured pegs that they're not all going to be there, are they? Of course they're not. I don't really know why I bought it. I think I don't know. It's £2. I'm not going to lose money on it. Well, I might do, but ultimately it's fine. And to be fair, most of those pegs are now in the bottom of my bag. So yeah, it's a clean-up operation, but it's fine. It's something different. But I did also get from this stall, we got a downfall. I wouldn't have bought this if I hadn't watched Ian Master of Pieces' recent video where he initially didn't buy it, then did a comp sort of search later on editing the video, then went back and it was still there. So again, this was £2. The outer box is actually pretty good. I did actually check there if it's missing all the pieces. It's missing one red counter, but I remember Ian saying that he didn't buy it initially because it was missing a counter, but you can buy the extra counters online to make it complete. So I thought, it's only missing one counter, I can buy another one and it is complete, and that should be hopefully about £20 for that one. It is an old one from 1970. I don't know if that's going to focus. Western Publishing Limited. I say it is actually in lovely condition, all things considered. So yeah, more than happy to pay £2 for that. Typically don't deal with like board games and stuff, but I don't know, there's definitely money in them. It's just finding ones where even if they aren't complete, there's still decent money with them, if that makes sense. So confident with that one, picked it up, hopefully be a decent return. Right, just looking at all these blimmin' pegs. Look, just pegs everywhere. God. Right, so that's that. Right, let's do some footwear. I've been finding more laces, aren't I? There's so many laces. So yeah, three bits of footwear, all smaller sizes, admittedly, but hopefully all decent. So these were the first things I picked up, and actually you would have seen these in the footage I actually captured. We've got a pair of Dr. Martens. These are the 1460s, but as you can see, the size of my hand, they are a kid size. So these are a UK size 13 kids, but they are in really, really nice condition. Now, I paid £4 for these. I thought it was more than fair, didn't haggle. First purchase of the year. Thought, off to a good start, aren't we? A few creases here, but that's just from general wear. Yeah, they got sort of like glittery pattern to them, to the leather. I thought it was quite cool, and also to the soles as well. So yeah, paid £4. Prices for these seem to be all over the place, anywhere from sort of 20 up to like 35. But I think if I price them about £25 and take offers around that, that's fine. I mean, obviously if they were a larger size, they'd be worth a lot more. But kids ones, still a demand for them, just obviously not as high as adult ones. And also, I'm quite picky when it comes to kids' shoes, but I thought these would do all right. I mean, there's, you know, you see kids wearing Dr. Martens, right? So for £4, I thought, you know, more than happy with that. But actually, I bought another pair of kids' shoes. Initially, I bought these for my son, but I thought that, well, one, his feet aren't big enough yet, and not that he can walk yet. Well, he's nearly there, but you know, a little way off. But I saw these and I saw the badge. They've got their Gore-Tex, but look how small they are. They're tiny. In fact, I don't actually know if are they smaller than those? Yeah, they are. Look at that. So they're a 13. These say EU 29 on them. So what's that, like a kid size 10 and a half, something like that? So these are by a brand called Gorilla with 1L. Yeah, Gore-Tex, and they say self-cleaning on them, which is interesting. So I've no idea how that works. They're leather, lovely condition. I don't know much about these, to be honest. I paid £3. I was more than happy paying £3 for those. I don't know. I've got no idea how they're going to do. Lovely condition. I don't know what the sort of demand for something like this is, but more than £3 surely. Bit of an experiment, but yeah, I mean, you see kids stuff all the time. Right? It's probably the most common thing you see at car boot sales, isn't it? Kids footwear, kids clothing, kids bits, like, you know, bric-a-brac and stuff. So I thought, there's definitely a market to be exploited. Let's start with something I'm fairly familiar with, Gore-Tex boots, and just see how well they do. So again, experiment, not going to lose money. If at the end of the day, Felix can have them, so that's that. And sticking with the Gore-Tex boot theme, got these. Now I did get lucky with these because in front of me a lady was looking at them, but then she put them back down and went somewhere else. So I picked them up, had a look and thought, I'll have those. £2. And they're not in the best shape, but they are, I'm going to make it out, Scarpa, which is a fantastic walking boot brand. I actually don't know what size these are. I want to say that they're about a UK 4, so an adult 4. They look about 4, which typically I wouldn't buy a 4 because they can take ages to sell. But given their Scarpa, given their Gore-Tex, and given they were £2, I mean, I'm not going to say no. I mean, there is some wear to the soles, and they are Vibram too, so that's an extra bonus. But need a bit of a clean, that's not a problem. Laces are okay, so I won't need to use any of my new laces. But yeah, I'm not leaving Scarpa boots behind, no chance. Maybe 30 quid for those, maybe a bit more, but say, given they're a small size, given I only paid £2, I don't mind listing them a little bit cheaper just to get them shifted. So that's that. So that's, yeah, all the footwear. Haven't done all the clothing yet. And in fact, I think we're down to the final 3 bits. So hopefully this video won't be too long. No, okay, so let's do the other bit of clothing. So I showed you earlier, I just showed you like that. I mean, it could be anything. This was on a stall that lady had. She had some other coats as well. Just found some hair. Look at that. Weird. It's like sort of caught around that button. Ugh. Oh, never mind. It's like pulling. Never mind. I'll stop there. Yeah, it's on a lady's stall. Big pile of clothes. She had like Taybury coats, and there was a kid's Berghaus one, but it wasn't anything like spectacular, so I left it. But yeah, £2 she wanted for this, and it is by Musto. But not only is it Musto, it's Musto Gore-Tex. There's a bit of a Gore-Tex theme here. Size large. This is where the camera's going to struggle. It's this long line riding coat. So I've sold one of these before, but it was missing one of the the wrist straps. But this one has both of them, which is good, because this is the first coat I bought like this. It's actually got both of them. Does need a bit of a clean, which did say it's obviously been used riding horses, so it's going to get dirty. But yeah, basically it's a Musto Country. Actually, the last one I had was named. Let's see if this one's named. No. Oh, I don't think. Well, there you go. Musto Limited. There's an older one. They do date these, I believe. So there you go. 10 to October 2000. So definitely a vintage one. Made in UK. I can't remember what the last one I saw went for. I think it was like 45. Let's say it was like a kind of like a pale yellow. It wasn't the best condition. This one, once I've cleaned it, is going to be spankaroony. They're not that common. So I haven't seen them very often at all. Definitely a desirable riding jacket. Good quality riding jacket. I'd like to hope for 60 for that one. Maybe a bit more. Haven't done any comps yet. I don't think there are that many listed. There's profit in it. How much, I don't quite know, but say £2, not gonna leave it. Okay, so last two bits. Now they are actually from the same stall. One of the things, a guy was looking at it before I got there. I thought, oh, gutted. But he left it behind. While he was looking at it, I picked up the other thing, which is probably my favourite find of the day, just so I had that. But there's no one else around, weirdly, so got really, really lucky with this one. And he he walked away from this other one, and I picked it up. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'll just show you. So, even though it's currently filled with Mastermind pieces, this is what the guy was looking at, and it's this. I said this thing is big. It's this vintage Tonka, what's called the aerial fire ladder engine. So, like from the off, one side, other side. It's missing a ladder, right? Not the end of the world. It's got both of its lights on the front, which is good. Then oh no, I'm losing blimmin' Mastermind pieces. Right, and if I do that, how am I going to show you this? Right, if I do that, and I turn that, the ladder goes out, and then that turns the ladder. Oh, it's brilliant. So all the bits are there apart from the other ladder. Paid a £5. Now, given the sort of design of the wheels, I'm going to say this dates from the 1970s. There are more recent ones that you can buy, but this is an older one, and this is pretty good. So people have got these listed up for high, I think it was up for like £100, but it seems like optimistic. I think that's in its original box. Obviously, this one isn't. It's missing a ladder, but surely a good £50 for that. I would have liked to think a good 50 for that. Might be wrong. Never sold Tonka before, but there's a good demand for these. Hopefully that sells fairly quickly. I paid a £5 for that. So when I heard the guy say, "Oh yeah, it's a £5," then the guy walked away. Like, mate, you're not getting that for £1. You're gonna have to pay some money for it. But no, he didn't take it. So I thought, yep, I'm having that. Not, that's coming home with me. And I find that if someone's looking at something and you think, oh, I've missed out, just hang around, because if they say no, you can swoop in and grab it before someone else does. So that's that. However, while he was looking at that, I saw this on the floor. And you know when you see something and you just do a double take, and you're like, is that what I think it is? Is that actually what I think it is? And it is. So for £3, I say I wish I'd filmed this because you might not believe me. For £3, I got myself Hero Quest. Now, it is an older one. This is from 1989 one. Where's the date? Made in Watford. Look at that. Watford? Waterford, sorry. Made in Waterford, Republic of Ireland. There we go. So yeah, definitely older one. I don't know if I'm going to say it isn't complete. Just because there are so many pieces in here, I just can't imagine they've all survived the test of time. You've got figures and buildings and weapons racks and dice and goodness knows what. I cannot believe it's all there. Excuse me. However, that being said, even incomplete, this game can do sort of £40. So, and look, the box has seen better days. But I mean, that is a holy grail board game, isn't it? And it's just, I just saw it and thought, wow, that's actually what so many people have been after for so long. So I can tick that one off the old, reseller sort of wish list, bucket list type thing. Unbelievable. And unlike A Question of Sport, this one still holds good value. So that's good. But yeah, I'm going to have to check if it's all there. But yeah, what a find. What a find. So yeah, quickly paid the guy £8 total, off I went. So yeah, fantastic. So it was, the best thing was, it was just so nice to be out in the field again, because the weather's been so rubbish for so long, and numerous ones have been cancelled, and just, it's meant to have started sort of 3 weeks ago and it just hasn't. So super happy to be back at a car boot sale. It's my favourite way of sourcing, like no ifs, no buts it is. It's just, yeah, there's something about them. I just love them. So that's that. So I don't think, I missed something. I missed something. I bought this bought this car as well. It's just there. I don't want to break it. This is actually the final thing I picked up. It's not worth very much, but with stuff like this, I like to buy a car, appreciate it, enjoy it, and then sell it on. Paid £4. It's the Volkswagen W12 concept car. It's by Motormax. Now Motormax does actually have a bit of a cult following. Some models that they do are really sought after. This isn't one of them, unfortunately, but say nice big 1/18 scale. The doors open like so, but that's it. There are no other opening features. Good detail to the engine, W12 engine, 6 litre I think. But apart from that, that's it. So I paid £4. That's probably 15 to 17, something like that. Does have a couple of paint chips, unfortunately, but that's fine. So yeah, that was that. Whoops, almost forgot it, didn't I? Almost forgot it, but that was it. That was actually it. So yeah, spent 40 quid. No idea on return just yet. Haven't tallied it up. Don't quite know how much some of this stuff's going to go for. So yeah, it is what it is. But say, I can guarantee that £40 is very safe in the grand scheme of things. So that's it. So hopefully next time I can film. I'm gonna get my backpack. What is it? Here we go. I'm just gonna strap the GoPro to it and then just don't point it at children, basically, and go from there, because I can't be filming in my hand. I need both hands free to car boot to the best of my ability. Otherwise, I'm going to be compromised and I'm going to miss out on things, and we don't want that happening. We do not want that happening. So that is that. Thank you so much for watching. This will hopefully be the norm going forward. On the odd week where the car boot's rained off, I'll have to think of something else to do, but I'm hoping the car boot sale video is going to be fairly frequent and hopefully of better quality, so you get a better idea of what I'm finding out in the field rather than just showing you back in the loft. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do like, comment and subscribe. And until my next one, which will hopefully be in about a week's time, take care and I'll see you then. Goodbye.